Hey, look, people will often tell you to live within your means, be comfortable, play it safe, right? Don't bite off more than you can chew. I think the opposite actually applies. I think that when you push yourself a little bit harder, you'll find a way. Not only will you find a way, but you'll find a way that empowers you to the next level, right? So I'll give you an example. So I had a friend of mine who had moved a couple of years ago, and he was selling he wasn't selling his house. He was keeping his old house, but he was moving into a new house. He was going in and buying a new house, and the new house that he was buying was almost twice as expensive as his last house. And everyone said, dude, this is a setup, and you're going to really regret this, and it's not going to be a good look for you, and you're setting yourself up, you're biting off more than you can chew, you're living beyond your means. And he said something to me that I think was extremely wise. He said, Ty, he said, what this is going to do is it's going to challenge me to think in much more creative ways. It's going to challenge me to take my business to the next level. It's going to challenge me to expand who I am as an individual so that I can afford this home, right? And it's exactly what happened. The other benefit to that was he was able to get around other people that were now in this next level neighborhood, people that were his neighbors. So he's now able to hear some of their stories. He's able to kind of soak up how they think. He's able to take in their behaviors, right? It's the old saying, like, we are going to be most like the people that we spend the most time with. And if your neighborhood, and I'm just using neighborhood as an example, consists of people that make $30,000 a year, chances are you're going to be someone that makes about $30,000 a year, right? $25,000 to $35,000 a year. You're not going to be someone that makes $100,000 a year. It's almost impossible. By the same token, if you live in a neighborhood where your neighbors make about $100,000 a year or $1 million a year, guess what? You most likely will be in the same position. Right? So this stuff applies to everything, all areas of life. So you're saying, hey, Ty, well, you teach me to be irresponsible. No, I'm teaching you to stretch yourself. I'm teaching you to get a little bit uncomfortable. It's things that I've done in my life multiple times. And as I was sitting here reflecting on the periods where I've been the most uncomfortable, the most afraid, those have been also the periods where I've seen the most growth. The most personal growth, the most financial growth, the most growth overall. And the crazy thing about this is people won't share this with you because it goes against conventional wisdom. So people don't share this. No one wants to be seen as wrong. No one wants to be seen as, well, what if it doesn't work out for me? Well, honestly, you'll never know. If you don't try, you'll never know. If you keep doing the same thing that everyone else is doing, you'll keep getting the same results that everyone else is getting. Take some risk.